Now to a Team 10 follow-up. Our investigative team exposed an Oceanside company that promised an environmentally friendly way to invest money. But multiple people said they were left with nothing, some losing their life savings. Investigator Melissa Messiha has the growing number of complaints about Pacific Teak and the new response from the state.
This is a certified letter from 18 investors mailed to that man, Ronald Fleming. Fleming was the former chairman and founder of Pacific Management Group, which operated Pacific Teak. The 18 people listed all demanded the same thing, that he return their money for a project they say did not deliver. I introduced you to these men who shared their experiences with Pacific Teak and Ron Fleming. They said they all lost thousands of dollars.
I've had to make a plan B for my retirement.
No one's ever seen a dime.
He got your confidence, your trust, everything. Then he betrayed you.
This is a sales material investors provided me. Investors would pay for teak trees in Costa Rica. As trees grew larger, the company said profits grew too. They would harvest and sell the timber, and investors were supposed to get a return on their investment. Virginia Hitchcock met Ron in 2004.
The way that he positioned it was that the investors would pay for the trees and the land would eventually be rededicated to the rainforest.
She invested close to $300,000 total in this green project. According to the contract, trees were ready for harvest at the end of the 15th year, but Virginia said she heard nothing when that time came.
I had faith that he would, not cheat us out of the money that we invested.
When I first contacted Ron about this story, he said he retired in 2013 and Hurricane Otto in 2016 caused catastrophic damage to the project. Yet multiple investors told me Ron said nothing about retirement or the hurricane until after they pressed him for answers. Virginia, now in her 60s, didn't know what to do.
I thought if I called the FBI, they would just laugh at me because I had done something so stupid and gullible and trusting.
Did you feel pretty helpless at that point?
Absolutely.
Other investors did report the company to the FBI, although the agency could not confirm any investigation. There was, however, an investigation by the state. The former Department of Business Oversight, now the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation, issued a desist and refrain order in 2016 against Ron and his company. It found Pacific Management Group did not have a proper permit to operate. The order also said the company never gave investors the profits promised listed in their agreements. A state spokesperson couldn't talk about any specific investigation, but he said in general, after these orders are issued, any discovery of further violation would result in an additional response. That could include fines, penalties, or even criminal referrals. Ron would not do an on-camera interview with me. His lawyer gave me this statement saying, "I'm not sure whether you can find any investor in the United States who believes that an investment must necessarily be successful, notwithstanding any foreseeable or unforeseeable events." A spokesperson with the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation said they strongly encourage anyone with concerns about Pacific Teak to file a complaint with their department. Melissa Messiha, Team 10.